Welcome back to, yeah, it's still Cephalville. So, yeah, West Road Gateway is the campaign. We're not there at the moment. We're elsewhere. We're out. And we are returning home from a bean feast at the farm of Carolus Jessic of the Dance of Spring farm that grows a crap load of beans. You're still in
putting things.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, Coy, you are in the West Road Gateway campaign, but currently in Cephalville because this is an away game.
That's right. What jerseys are we wearing today?
I think the white ones.
Okay.
I must return. Yeah, I must return to Bankshot Weasel one of these days.
Force ball.
Yeah. Yeah, we're throwing terrible inside jokes at John now.
Yeah.
Let's get back to this game for the moment. There was, come to think of it though, there is also a Knights Black Agents game I'd like to run someday for a group of motivated investigators called Helsinki Chicken.
Okay.
Yeah. But that's for later. Right now, you're walking home. And the sky is looking like it's going to open up again. And not in a good way.
Right.
So then...
So let's start with... let's make this bad. Nature checks.
Ooh, yay.
Nature checks.
Mm-hmm.
I have that. Ow. That hurt.
You have already had your musical fruit.
Okay, well...
The musical fruit has been consumed. It's time for the dance number.
Yeah. Let's see. Nature. Oh, well, yeah, I got a total of 16.
That's a good number.
Fuck. Fuck. I got a 6.
I say, hold up, guys, step into the bushes and say I have to make a nature check.
So I rolled a 3. That's not too. That's not too.
I must have been partaking in a little too much. Yeah, basically.
Okay, so I was kind of hoping for a low number just because I thought it would be amusing, but I rolled a 1. And then I remembered halfling luck. So I rolled again, and I got a natural 20.
Whoops.
So the amusing part isn't going to be that I don't know this. The amusing part is going to be this is the one thing I've read about at length. Oh, wow. Yeah, this happens to be the thing that I read about yesterday. Holy crap.
Well, it's kind of a simple thing, really. You're walking home with some moonlight behind you, and it starts to trickle a little bit. How can you have moonlight if the clouds are blocking the moon? That would be up to Thagak and Jilly to point out.
I will point that out. Any extra love for the Nat 20?
Oh, yes. You're pretty sure the sky should not be that color of green.
Green?
There is a greenish tint around the moon that you're pretty sure does not belong there under any circumstances. Yeah.
Sorry, I just think it's pretty.
Yeah, so I point all of that out. Like,
yeah, when Jilly points that out, obviously, since I rolled so low, I must be a little schnockered. I kind of look at it and go, that's so weird. Yeah, that's probably bad. Argyle?
A little flash of blue light.
What does the greenish tint mean?
Green and blue?
Green, yeah, sort of a turquoise in combination. Little greenish, little blue flash of lightning. Little greenish flash of lightning between clouds.
But,
Not good.
I'd say let's get inside.
Yeah, you're still a ways away from the inn.
Let's pick up the pace.
Fortunately, it's not doing anything more than trickling a bit. And up ahead, there is what amounts to a lightning strike on the ground.
I'll meet you guys there. I cast Longstrider.
Yeah.
Later, dudes. Meep.
This was ahead of you. Are you going around where it struck, or are you going to investigate?
Investigate.
And are you doing it ahead of the party, or just leading the party?
I'll follow.
Well, leading the party. So telling everyone, whoa, let's look at that. That looked bad. By the way.
Yes?
Well, we need to go.
By the way.
Out, obviously.
Oh, no. Whoops. Oh, okay. Where is my character sheet?
That'd be helpful.
Here it is. And what do I have? Do I have do I have detect magic prepared? Yes, I do.
Fix it.
So I'm going to detect magic at that spot.
At that spot?
So
Okay.
Towards that spot. And when I'm close to that spot, I'm going to detect magic.
Okay, I'm going to spare you this because once you get over there, when you're within 30 feet, you don't need to cast it.
Oh. So it's obvious magic.
So yeah, it's pretty darn obvious because where the lightning struck, there are 3 things that look a bit like this.
It looks like... Wait, let me... Oh. What the hell?
I know, right? Well, that's obviously some kind of sea creature. But what's it doing this far inland? And what's it doing with that pale, sort of ghastly green glow about it?
Yeah, that's odd.
Mm-hmm. Roll for initiative, everyone who's there.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yay,
oh my god. Why? Of all the times to roll a natural 20.
Wait, is there a bonus to initiative? Oh, it's
your dexterity bonus.
Okay, 11 then.
Dexterity.
And I got 20.
Dexterity. 1. Because I guess that's a 21. Oh wow, someone's higher than me. Good.
No one's higher than me.
Let's go through the numbers. We have Jilly. We have Jilly at 22. We have no Tess at the moment, no Saphir at the moment, so we can pull them out of the initiative order.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. We have Jilly. We have and Saria. We have Argyle.
Mm-hmm.
Warren is down there. Thagak is down there. The bad news is, let's see. The bad news is they're up there around that, and the good news is that is down there. And so the fun begins. We start at 21. Pardon me, 22.
2.
I will cast Sleep. Unless they look obviously undead, in which case I won't cast Sleep.
They look they do look like living things.
Okay.
Just living things that are really not supposed to be in this neighborhood.
Yeah, so I'm going with Sleep.
Okay, and what is the
It puts up to a certain number of hit dice to sleep. So let me see. Gotta grab the book. Sorry.
That's okay. Happens to the best of us. How goes the search? Maybe I can help. Sleep. Cast at level 4.
Okay, 90 feet, 1 action. Roll 5d8, and the total is how many hit points of creatures the spell can affect.
In ascending order of their current hit points, ignoring unconscious creatures.
Mm-hmm.
And the duration on that is 1 minute or 10 turns. This is important to note. So 5d8.
My roll is 18 on the 5d8.
18 on 5d8.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. One of them wobbles a bit. Does not go down.
Wow. These things are tough.
Yeah, no kidding.
Saria,
Yes.
you just saw a sleep spell fail to affect them. You know, if you cast that using a second level slot, you would have gotten 7d8.
Let's see. Well, I mean, I could go fire, but I don't know. Oh yeah, because the water could. I think I will use my. How do you pronounce it again?
Blue.
Thank you. My shillelagh.
Shillelagh. Mm-hmm.
Just because I like being able to use my spell casting instead of my strength.
Well, you're kind of using your spell casting and, well, your strength is your spell casting.
Yeah.
There we go, shillelagh. Weapons damage becomes a d8. Spell casting ability instead of strength for the attack.
Yes. And then I will try to hit one with the staff.
Yeah, it's cast with a bonus action, so you get to attack this round.
Whee!
Okay, there are 3 of them. 2 of them in the front, 1 of them in the back.
Oh,
Prepare for that.
I don't know what to do with this D20 right now. I really don't.
It's blowing hot and cold, is it?
Yeah. For initiative, Natural 20. For this, 1.
Feast
Ouch.
or famine?
Fuck this. Fuck this very much.
It's just inconvenient at the moment. It'll get better, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Argyle.
To levitate one of those. Yes, I'm levitating. How are they standing? All three.
They're not in a line. We got one front left, one front right, one in the back row by itself.
Okay. I'm going to take the one on the front right.
Mm-hmm.
And I am levitating him.
Or you're trying to, at least.
I'm trying to levitate him 20 feet up. And yeah, that's it for the moment. Let's just
get him up there for the moment and see what comes of that.
Yeah, up there 20 feet.
Now let's see. How does he resist that? That's a con save, isn't it?
Yes, exactly. A con save.
I'm starting to remember. And what's the DC for that roll?
That DC.
That's based on your spellcasting ability. 8 plus attribute plus proficiency, I want to say.
8 plus attribute plus proficiency is 13.
Yeah. Yeah, he starts floating upwards.
Yay!
Oh, actually, I might not need it. Never mind.
So he's not going to be terribly useful this fight until he breaks that spell.
Mm-hmm.
And what is the duration on that?
The duration on that is that's a pretty good duration. 10 minutes.
Oh,
but concentration. So
yeah. If you can maintain your concentration for the next 10 minutes. Yeah, he's going to be out of play for a while.
Mm-hmm.
Good luck with that.
So now it's only 2 of those guys for the moment. Let's see if we can put that number down a bit.
Yep. Let's go ahead and go to Warren.
Warren's going to move to see if he can angle to line up 2 of them.
Line up 2 of them?
Okay.
You're sort of going to veer to the left and try to catch the one on the left and the one in the back.
Yes.
Sounds like. You're using breath weapon, aren't you?
Yep.
Let's see, that involves a save on their part, doesn't it?
Yes, it does.
Don't slide off their book.
Dexterity save, DC 18.
DCV of what? I mean DC of?
18.
DC of 18?
Yeah.
That's quite a DC. But, okay. That one misses. That one misses. Damage?
11.
How much? 11? Okay. First a bean feast, now a fish fry. Problem is, now they get to act. One of them can take a shot at Warren immediately because he's right there in front of him. Let's see. I bet you. Well, actually, he can make 2 attacks. The first, with his claws, will make first. That is a 16 to hit. I believe that misses, does it not?
Yes.
Yes. Oh, and that's a certain miss. The other one, I think the best he can do is try to break free. If even that. I'm not sure.
Break free of what?
Let's see. Target can only move by pushing. Let's see. Change target's altitude. If you were the target.
I don't think he can. I think the floating guy is floating until he can reach something to grab. But in 20 feet height, that's not going to happen.
Yeah, it looks like it. Yeah.
Yeah, that guy is.
Yeah, he is out of play. Thagak.
Yeah. You know what? I think what I'm going to do. First, I'm going to do a vicious mockery.
Mm-hmm. At which one?
Well, not the one who's sleeping.
Well, no, none of them are sleeping, and we just had and we just lost Matt.
Oh.
Okay. Well, the one that got Matt.
Which what?
The one that got Matt. I was kidding. Okay. Yeah. The one who. Are any of them looking at me?
Not at present. You have two of them looking at Warren, and actually, I have one looking at Warren, one looking at Argyle. He's the one in the back, or she is, or it's really hard to tell with these things. And the one floating, looking at Argyle, not terribly happy.
Well, okay, the one that's okay. You know what? Argyle is the squishiest one of us, so the one that's looking at Argyle.
Okay, he's 20 feet up.
Okay. No, the other one. There are two looking at me.
Okay, the one in the back row.
Yeah.
So we're going around and attacking that one.
Yeah.
Okay, give me a roll.
A roll? Wait,
yeah.
Make us saving throw, just.
Oh, for vicious mockery? Yeah, that is a wisdom save, right?
Right.
What's your DC?
Oh, moment DC. Okay. Spell save DC, it says 12 here.
Yeah, it barks something back at you or burbles it or something. Hello, Shu.
Hi, I'm really sorry I'm late. We were out for errands and the errands took longer than they should have.
Okay. We are playing right now, and in fact, the situation has gotten, well, let's just say things in Cephalville are fishy.
Fishy. Interesting choice of words. I'll be with you in 5 minutes, and I will be there, and I will help. I promise.
Okay. Let's see if the fight is still going on at that time.
Soon.
We may be doing a cutaway first. Shu out, and so let's see. Thagak's vicious mockery. It, like I said, barks or burbles something back at you, Thagak, and you get the feeling no effect.
Yeah. Right.
Let me look up this one. Okay, that one in the back row takes a moment, gestures, makes some noises, and a trident materializes in the air next to it.
Materializes. I don't like the sound of that.
As well, you shouldn't. So that was her action, or his action, or its action. We now go, well, to the top of the order. That would have been Jilly, but she's out at the moment. Saria.
I guess I'll try to hit one again. Come on, dice. Be nice.
Shillelagh.
Yep. Really?
Another one.
Uh-huh.
Oh.
Those, yeah, that is some extreme vacillation of luck.
Yeah, I'm gonna just sit here and roll out some of the bad numbers for a little bit.
Nah. Good luck.
Well,
Mind me. Sorry, it's just swinging and missing, swinging and missing, swing. So I'm really drunk right now.
That was an attack action. You still have a move if you want. You still have a bonus action if you want.
Well, I mean, I don't know what else I would do.
Maybe nothing right now.
Yeah, I'll think.
Okay. Meanwhile, Argyle.
Bad things.
Yes.
Yeah, now you're maintaining the one spell.
So I'm maintaining the one spell, and we have who has the trident?
The trident is floating next to the one in the back.
Well, I just tried a vicious mockery on, and that immediately replied to me.
Yeah.
And it just conjured, okay, great.
I am moving the guy who is hanging in the air. I'm moving him just on top, so 20 feet up over the guy with the trident.
Mm-hmm.
And dropping him on the guy with the trident.
Falling damage. Okay.
Yes. I hope head first on the head of the other one.
You should be so lucky, but strange things have happened. Stranger things have happened. Maybe that's under environmental damage. I admit this is a tactic I hadn't immediately foreseen.
Just trying to avoid direct combat.
Understandable.
Levitate, my go-to spell in combat situations.
I've had some good luck with Unseen Servant in the past, just saying. Okay. Environment 116, 120 is an alternative. I'm well past it.
That should be in the here somewhere.
Well, that was in the DMG. Let's check the PHB.
Let's Google that.
Oh, 183.
One d6 bludgeoning damage for every 10 feet it fell. That would be 2d6.
Now you had it. Okay, you had him up 20 originally. You moved him up 20 more and dropped him. So that sounds like 4d6.
No, I don't think I can raise them more than 20 feet. I think 20 feet is the maximum. One creature or object of your choice rises vertically up to 20 feet and remains suspended there. But I can move him.
Okay. Let's check that. Let's check that spell again, because you might have more option here than you know.
I can change the target's altitude. Oh, yes, you are right. I can. Yes. Great.
Up to 20 feet in either direction on your turn. So I guess you're kicking him up to 40 feet and then bringing him back to 0. Taking him up to 40 feet and letting nature take its course. 4 dice.
Exactly. Yes, 46.
You're going to try dropping him on one of the other guys?
Yes.
Maybe the one
on the one with the trident. Yes.
Yeah, I'm going to require an attack roll on that.
Mm-hmm.
Rather than and rather than your strength or your... No, I'm going to make it a dex check in this case.
A dex check. Okay. Whoa, that is good. It is a 20. 19 plus 1, 20. Yes.
Fancy that. Okay, that's enough for the attack. Each of them are going to take that 4d6.
Yeah. Cool. Let's hope this knocks some guys out.
There's a slim chance it could happen.
So I gathered you rolled a 46, or I rolled a...
well, I was going to let you roll the 46.
Because
if you'd rather
nature.
I do.
It's nature, it's not me, it's nature, so I'm leaving it to you.
Well, fair to middling damage. Each of them looks inconvenienced by that. They're not out yet, but the one you just dropped is not happy, and the one in the back is really not happy. Let's also check that, because suddenly that is an issue. Nope. That one is maintaining the spell. Next up is Warren. Now, all 3 are on the ground, and the levitation has, I believe, ended.
Yes, levitation has ended.
So Warren's going to attack the nearest one with the battle axe.
That would be the front one, I believe.
Yes.
As there are now 2 in the back, sort of stacked. Make it count.
Nope, misses.
Oh.
This fucking D20. Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you again. What the fuck is wrong with you? There we go.
Dice rage. Not pretty.
No, you don't need to roll it. You don't need to roll it. You're a baby. You don't even have a character.
Baby luck might be just the thing to confuse it. Welcome back, Matt.
Thank you.
Hello.
We hadn't gone so far in the order, you can't still act.
Excellent. So am I acting now, or is it on somebody else's?
I'll give you that opportunity. Let me appraise you of what has happened.
Yes.
Argyle was levitating one of them. Took him up a little farther, moved him over slightly, and managed to drop him on the one in back.
Nice.
Doing some damage to each. They're all 3 still conscious, but not nearly as happy as they once were. And there have been a bunch of misses, and it's now your turn we're going to give you.
Okay. I will aim a ray of frost at whatever one looks most injured.
The one in the back also has a trident floating in the air next to it. They all have this ghostly pall about them, as if maybe they're not completely real, and that Trident also has a similar glow about it. I'm pretty sure this is happening. These might not exactly be physical beings, but they're being hit by it like physical beings.
Okay. I will
That's
try
the situation going into this.
Ray of Frost.
Ray of Frost, probably at the one in the back with the trident floating next to it.
Oh, yeah.
Because that'll probably start moving soon.
Yeah, I don't like that idea.
Right. Roll to hit.
Okay.
And cross your fingers.
I hit, he says optimistically. I rolled a 12, plus all my bonuses for spell stuff and my attribute. That's a 17.
That is a 17. That'll hit. Ray of Frost does what? 1d10?
2d8.
2d8. Oh, there's a chance.
I'm going to use one of my lucks.
Damage roll sucked.
Damage roll sucked.
Hmm. Did the new damage roll improve?
10.
10 total?
10 total.
Ooh. That one in the back is rhymed over with Frost. It's still up, but looking very shaky.
Excellent.
The next hit will almost certainly take it out.
Mm.
Then we come to the two that are... Then we come to the two obvious fighter types. One is going to face off against Warren. Let's see. It's claw attack. Let's see. That is a 15 to hit, but I don't think that'll hit Warren. Right, okay. However, after trying to claw at you, it tries to sink its jaws into your shoulder, and I'm pretty sure a 22 is going to hit there.
Uh-oh.
Seems likely.
Mm-hmm.
A biter.
A biter, yes. He does 3 points piercing damage.
Well, as long as the next one isn't a hair puller.
At least buy me dinner first. No, the other one is going to go after, let's see. Wait a minute. Okay, the other one is probably going to go after Argyle because, you know, levitation. However, I believe Thagak is interposing, yes?
I think so, yes.
Right, so he's going to end up attacking you instead with the bite and the claw. The bite, ooh, uh-oh. Yeah, he gets a solid chomp on you for a total of, 8 points.
Oh, dear.
Well, okay, that is building off of a natural 20, so that is a rare thing, fortunately. Still, hurts when it happens.
Oh, dearie me. That puts me down to 23.
And its claw. Seriously? Wow. Okay. Yeah, your bard is getting jacked up. Let's see. Its claws also do that level of damage. That is 6 points slashing.
Puts me down to 17.
Yeah, it scored 2 natural 20s on you. That is a 1 in 400 shot.
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm. Oh, but it's your turn now.
My turn?
Yes. And
Okay.
hey, you have an obvious target.
Just take a full action to say, ow.
Maybe just save the bonus action for it and use the full action for your swing.
Yeah, well, I think what I'm going to do, let me just quickly take a look. Let me see. Yeah, let's do the long swords. Just sort of, just do a spinning, whatever that's playing.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'm rolling. That's cocked. Okay, 17. Okay, it says that's 19.
19 will hit. What's your damage?
D8 slash. I don't have a D8 handy. Could you roll it?
I can roll it for you, but then again, I roll crap damage sometimes.
Well, okay, tell you what, somebody else. Argyle, I'm taking this hit for you. You roll a D8 for me.
Yeah.
D8?
Let's see if he has a D8 handy. Because I have a number here, which I will let you do in damage. Or you can rely on someone else.
Okay, should I roll?
Yeah, go ahead. Roll the D8 plus 2.
D8 plus 2. I rolled a 4, so that would be 6.
6 points of damage to that one.
Well, it's better than
he is, yes.
Eye.
Beats a sharp stick in the eye 3 times out of 5. And, yeah, he is looking very unhappy as well, but he is still up. Which then brings us to the one in the back, who is going to do some additional stuff. Probably some of that. Yes, this is the first time I've thrown a spellcaster at you, so there may be a little bit of... Yeah, that looks good. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that one in the back pulls out a rusty piece of iron and motions at Thagak and gets a... let's see, creature... No, that... Okay. Thagak, I need you to make a wisdom saving roll.
Oh, dear.
Mm-hmm.
Let me see, wisdom saving throw. Let me see, blah, blah, blah. Well, my wisdom save is +1, so let me see. Rolling. Come on.
D20 plus 1, then.
20, and it keeps rolling off the edge of the table. Okay, 17.
17? Okay, the hold person, that one at the back attempted to throw at you, did not take hold. Still, it's got that trident floating in the air next to it, and it is going to go after... that one's going after Warren.
I wonder if that's a spiritual weapon.
That would be a... looks like a 15 to hit, which doesn't beat Warren's AC. That takes us through the bottom of the order. Oh, hello, Shu. Now, it's at this point I would be tempted to veer away from the combat short for a little bit.
Oh, what are we fighting? Let me at him. Okay.
Yeah.
We have something that we have to do. I asked you if you wanted to do it over text, but you never got back to me.
Oh, sorry.
The humanoid monsters. The weird thing is we're in a landlocked area, but there's sea creatures. This is, I believe they call that a clue.
Mm-hmm.
Huh.
Now, let's see. Saphir, you had gone to the bean... Actually, let's see. Saphir, you'd gone to the bean feast with the rest of them tonight,
yes,
had you?
And I had late dinner plans with Father so-and-so.
Yeah. So, you know what?
He plans to tell me his interesting story.
Right. So maybe you were lagging a little bit behind the group after the mass bean consumption at the Dance of Spring.
I got some guests. I got to get out and spare the others.
So, Let's get an initiative from Saphir. She can join she can join the combat this round.
Have I not met with Father What's his name yet? Or
not just yet.
Mm-hmm. So I'm about to get on my way there.
Several of the group were on the way back to the inn, and you're on the way back to probably toward the Temple of Arcane.
Right. I'm grabbing my dice. I've got my D Beyond character sheet right here.
Hi there.
Hi. Excuse me. You're gonna want to get out of the way.
Who are we saying hi to? Oh, hey, kiddo. All right. So do you want me to roll initiative or
go ahead and roll initiative. Let's see where you fit in the order.
all right. Let's see. My initiative modifier is no.
Dex 0.
Yeah.
All of your awesome is concentrated in strength and charisma, I recall.
15 then.
15 then?
Strength and charisma, like a paladin should be.
That puts you there in the middle of the order. So at this point, Saphir can come along and see the three sort of glowing greenish sea creatures fighting the party under a sort of glowing greenish tinted moon. Very weird.
Yes.
You probably saw the lightning strike and came running. They've been doing a good job on these things, but they're not down yet. You have, there are 3 of them currently, and
are we talking like deep ones, kind of secret role deep ones, or are we talking about like Draugr or like what kind of, or like fishmen?
Well, they are very fishmen like this.
Gotcha. Okay. So fully mutated fish individuals, fishy folk.
Can you say they're mutated if they're born that way?
No.
Right.
I mean, right. If they were transformed from humans, the transformation is far along.
Right.
But I don't know. Like that's kind of my mental setup for how people become fish folk.
Ponder later. The other thought possibly crossing your mind right now is ponder later, punch now.
That's not for you to say, David, whether or not my character is pondering the origins of these fish folk. But
actually, come to think of it,
the first things he does is do battlefield triage, which is which of these motherfuckers look the toughest. I'ma fuck that one up.
Okay, there is one facing off against Warren that is looking, well, the freshest of the bunch. None of those fish are looking very fresh right now.
All right,
of the 3, the one facing off directly against Warren looks the best. However, we're not to you in the order yet. We're going to start at the top again.
Sorry, got a little excited.
That's okay. That's why I'm here as moderator and editor and occasionally roller coaster designer. We begin with Jilly.
Okay, back to my initiative.
Back to the top of the order.
Okay, let me go ahead and repeat my Icy Blast.
Another Icy Blast directed at which one?
I'm going to go for the one that's mostly frosted over.
The mostly frosted over one, the one you did before.
Yep.
This shot will probably take it down.
Yeah, that's the goal. So I rolled a 15.
15 will hit.
15 will hit. Yay! Good. And on my 2d8, I rolled a 6.
That is still enough to take that one out. And when you do, it and the trident that was flying around near it just sort of dissolve into greenish sparkles, for lack of a better word.
Pretty.
I shout that this may be phantasmal if anybody wants to attempt to disbelieve.
It may be, but well, Thagak is bleeding out from well, not bleeding out, but Thagak is bleeding from being bitten hard by a phantasm in that case.
Well, I mean, I've got the spell Phantasmal Force, and that's pretty much how it works.
True.
Yeah.
Well, disbelieving, we'll leave that up to the group eventually, I think. So, Sarya is next. One of them has been taken down.
Okay. I'm going to try to hit them again.
Mm-hmm.
See if I'm still drunk or not. Come on, dice.
Okay. No.
Well, this time is a... Oh, damn it, don't do that. That was
using your wisdom bonus to hit.
I know. That's what I'm trying to. That's a. That's 11.
11 just misses.
Okay.
But it was very close.
Yes.
Next.
Closer this time.
Right. Next we go to Warren. Pardon me, Argyle. Sorry about that. Argyle.
Okay. So we have one frosty guy. The frosty guy disappeared, basically.
Mm-hmm.
Can I do the buffalo chicken sliders no mayo? And side is French fries. Yeah, thank you.
I did pizza.
Yeah, fun guys.
So they are not real, those people.
Well, there are 2 of them left.
2 of them left that are probably also not real. Yeah. One is attacking.
One is attacking Warren. One is attacking Thagak.
Yeah, and Thagak is in trouble, and Warren is not so much in trouble. Right?
Not yet. Not yet.
So okay, then I am going to shoot a firebolt at the guy that is attacking Thagak.
All right. That would be that one. I believe that is a roll to hit.
That is a roll to hit, yes. With a...
Into melee?
Into melee, yeah, that's... That's a consideration.
That's a consideration, okay.
Let's see if it's written up anywhere convenient in the book. Maybe shooting into melee.
What about poison spray? Would that...
That would probably get Thagak as well, because that is an area effect, isn't it?
Yes, it is. That was my concern about it. That's why I was going for the firebolt.
Well, you can go ahead anyway. I'm nimble.
You are nimble. Okay. I am shooting and I'm getting to 17 as a result.
Well, that'll certainly hit the area, but at this point, I believe con saves are in order.
No, it's the shot. It's not the poison spray.
Oh, it's okay.
This is
You did go with the firebolt.
I did go with the firebolt.
Yeah, I thought there was some rule about firing into melee.
I'm sure there is.
And it bothers me that I don't remember it at this moment.
Firing into melee 5e. There's no such rule. What?
Ow.
There is no such rule.
That is literally like the most hilariously risky thing that one can do in D&D.
The opponent might be covered by enemies or friends. So if the friend is between you and your opponent, cover comes into play.
Which probably just puts you at disadvantage.
Yes, if he's between us.
I'm going to rule that you can make enough of a move on your turn, and that counts as movement, to get around to the side so you don't have to worry so much about that.
Okay.
We'll let the hit stand and you can do your damage.
All right. Thanks. That is a 1d10.
Correct.
And it's a 9.
Excellent.
9?
9 damage.
9? You're watching that too, are you?
I have no idea what you're talking
about. Okay. In any case, the sea creature there does indeed sort of fall over, gasps a little bit. Yeah, phantasms aren't supposed to smell bad when you burn them.
And it smells bad, so it's not a phantasm?
There is kind of a bad smell emanating from it, but only briefly, because then it sort of dissolves into that sparkly green light again, and it is gone, leaving the 1. Which Warren's facing off against.
Warren.
Oh, that is a very good hit, Warren. Roll some, damage for me.
My die.
Hold my own.
What are you doing anything with?
Koi, some damage. There we go. So very close, but he's still up. Saphir.
There's one of them hurting Argyle at the moment?
One of them was hurting Argyle, but it was going after Argyle, but Thagak was getting in the way. He looks jacked up.
So we just have one left, one guy left.
Argyle is fine and Gillagius fine.
Yes.
Thagak has been bitten into and clawed up a bit, and there is one left that is not looking at all well.
I can't do my Healy thing as a bonus action, can I?
So you can do both, yes.
I can. Okay, cool.
Bonus action to heal Thagak, and
yes,
full attack on the thing.
Okay. That's not a very good roll. That's a 12, but I think I have like +5 or something ridiculous.
I think, yeah, your strength and your proficiency bonus add into this, I believe, putting you up to 17.
I said I rolled a 12.
You said you rolled a 12.
All right, +7. I'm using my hand axe because I don't want to use anything too unwieldy in close quarters.
Okay, that makes it a 19. 19 hits.
Sweet. 1d6 + 7. So 4 + 7
is 11.
Yeah.
And
and I'm gonna heal up Thagak a little bit.
Okay, as you tag Thagak, as you pass, you tag Thagak, and he heals how much?
How do I roll my heal? Is that just a d6?
I thought for some reason D8 sticks in my mind for some reason. Let me check.
All right, I'll just roll a D8 then. That's fine. 5.
Anything to do with my hit dice?
Well, that's the possibility, which is what I'm looking for. Let's see.
And what my healing specifically feels like? It basically feels like a war medic is just patching you up. So it's not entirely comfortable to get your job done. So it's not like a soothing feeling. It's like, oh, okay. Way to go.
Okay, let's get out of the way this works. Your blessed touch can heal wounds. You have a pool of healing power that replenishes when you take a long rest.
Right.
With that pool, you can restore a total number of hit points equal to your paladin level times 5.
Right.
So you could heal up to 20 in one shot.
Yeah. Oh, right. So I just choose how many to spend.
You choose how many to spend.
How fucked up does Segak look? Like half dead, or just like?
Well, the deal is, I'm just slightly above half my hit points.
All right. I'm gonna give you 7 then.
7? Okay then.
Yeah, 7.
Mm-hmm. And
I'm sorry for that. I'm used to playing a cleric, David.
that's okay.
Sorry, I don't know my own powers sometimes.
Puts me at 24 then. And yeah.
I regard all of us as still new at this.
Actually,
so no harm done.
Put me at my full.
Excellent.
So half the damage I've taken so far has just been cleared off.
I'm not exactly sure where it is. It under class features?
It's a class feature, yeah.
Oh yeah, lay on hands. And
Mhm.
okay, got it.
Okay. So the way I believe this goes down, Saphir tags up Thagak, sort of gently pushes him out of the way, and wounds close on him as he does so. And then he comes forward, brings the hand axe down on this last creature, who then, takes the hit ingraciously and breaks into glowing pieces that just sort of disappear on the wind.
Sparkly.
In green sparklies. And with that done, the sort of greenish cast around the moon fades.
Ooh.
It goes back to the sort of midnight blue you normally expect from a sky.
Wait, so that vanished the minute the last fish person was killed?
Yes.
The hell?
That's a strange effect.
Mm-hmm. I wonder what's going on elsewhere.
They came down with a lightning strike.
There was a lightning strike, and
then I'm like, damn, I'm supposed to go see the father. Are you guys all right? Like,
suddenly I think the group is about to break into a run.
Yes, I think so.
wait, we're about to break into a run?
Because I think you're going to go somewhere in a hurry.
Okay.
Yeah. We are going to come with you because who knows what's waiting for you.
Well, I don't think he's expecting me to bring others.
Oh, we can wait outside if everything's okay.
Yeah, if everything's okay, but I want to get there quick just in case something's happening to him.
Yep.
Yeah, and as I'm saying this, Saphir is like walking backwards, jogging backwards, turns around and just runs and says, "All right,
yeah,
gotta go. Kids on the stove."
Gotta go.
Okay, so we are following.
Mm-hmm. And you get to what looks like a fairly humble, but still recognizable Temple of Arcane, which has a little fire burning at the top of the steeple, for lack of a better word. There is a carved wooden statue on the top of the steeple, and it looks like it is has a little fire coming off of it. It's you can't tell if it had a greenish cast on it when you ran up or not.
Okay, well, I'm gonna go and knock on the door, and if there's no reply, I'm just gonna go on in.
Okay, you knock on the door. There is no reply.
I'm gonna go in.
Okay, you go in, and there is a net on the floor right in front of the door.
What's his name again, Father?
Elstvin Walter.
Father Walter, I'm here, but I worry you are in some trouble.
And from the other end of the main sanctuary, which you've just walked into, you hear one of the sisters say, I think he's in the back. He went in after one of those things that appeared.
Right, one of the things. May I take down the net? Will you put it back up after me?
No, the father threw that.
All right, I'm going to take it down.
Oh, no, the net is on the floor in front of the door.
Oh, I thought it was like pinned to the door so that no one could come in.
No, you're just sort of stepping over it as you come in.
Oh, right, never mind.
It's a freaky welcome mat.
All right,
Mm-hmm.
It's a freaky welcome mat. I'm like, all right, I'm coming in. I mean, you no harm, sisters, but I will make
I
it
know
to
that,
this
but
place.
something here does.
All right, and I'm going to close the door behind me and kind of push a chair in front of it just in case.
Okay.
Wait, you are locking us outside there then?
Well, you guys can get past the chair. Maybe fish people can't. I don't know. And I'm saying to you guys outside, I put a chair in front of the door. Just magic it if you have to get in.
Okay.
I don't know. I guess I assume all mages have mage hand.
Well, I do actually, but I'm wondering
How would
why
he use mage hand on a target he can't see?
Oh, right. Well, anyway, then I won't do that. Okay. I'll just shut the
Okay.
door behind me, and I'm going to bolt to the back to see what's up with the father.
Yeah, the exit you're looking for is sort of mid-center toward the center of the sanctuary, and you take a right and you go down a hallway there. It sounds like there is some sound of battle out back there. Give me a perception check.
Yeah, no.
So you're going to go left or right?
in a dungeon, always left.
Yeah, can I just listen a second if I like pause and concentrate to hear which way to go?
Okay, you take a moment, you listen. It's sort of like taking a 10 on a perception check.
Yeah.
And if you listen for a moment, you can hear something clanking to the right.
Okay. All right, then I'm going to run to the right.
Okay. You run to the right.
Just like that.
And you go around one more corner, and this thing with a harpoon stuck in it.
Another fish folk.
Another fish folk falls into the corridor with a harpoon sticking out of it. It
Nice.
sort of dissolves into that glittery, dusty stuff.
Okay.
And the harpoon just sort of ignominiously clatters to the floor.
No, because the minute I see it fall, I actually go, nice! And I put my foot on his chest and yank out the harpoon and carry it with me. And then I have like gunk on my foot, so I'm like, shake my foot a little, scrape it on the stone, and then I'm heading through.
Right.
Just totally unfazed. But now I have a harpoon.
Right. Now you have a harpoon, and now you're in a room with Father Walter and another of the sisters. The sister is cowering in the corner. The father is out front. Looks like he's been clawed once. Sort of breathing heavily.
All right.
And muttering under his breath, Sahagin. Yeah.
Did he say soggy?
Sahagin.
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 Is that a word I know? Is that like just a generic curse? Sahagin.
Sahagin.
All right.
No,
All right.
that.
Don't know. So I'm gonna go over. I'm gonna I'm going to go over to the nun, the sister. I'm going to give her my short sword.
I'm fine. See to him, please.
Okay, well, I'm going to arm her.
Okay.
And then I'm going to immediately go to him.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to... How bad is he looking? He's just been clawed once, so he's not that bad.
He's been clawed once, yeah.
All right, turns out when I turn my tablet to horizontal, I can see everything all at once.
Yay,
so
visibility.
I'm going to clasp my hand on his shoulder, give him 5 hit points. Does that look like it'll close him up at least?
Yeah, it reduces the harm.
All right, yeah, I'm going to give him like 5 hit points. And say, are we expecting another wave?
Not right now.
All right. Let's get you seen too.
How extensive was this strike?
We killed 3 out in the road.
Yeah, and I did 2 in here.
So we should probably fan out, see to the town.
There may be others, yes.
I'm guessing people aren't expecting this at all and have not fortified themselves.
Frankly, I've been keeping it secret, hoping I could find the source before something like this happened.
Well, time for plan B, yes?
Telling the townsfolk about them? Yes, I think so.
Okay, now...
What about your companions?
They are...
Meanwhile, he's picking up another harpoon and slinging a net over his shoulder.
Excellent. I say I'll grab the net by the door. Mm-hmm. Although I have not used one in battle for years. And I'll clap his back as we head out and say, "Good catching up we had here."
Yeah, we got a lot to talk about. Yeah. For the net, just imagine you're trying to catch dinner. A very angry dinner.
My companions, although they are not me, and he kind of goes like, so clearly they're not as confident or professional as I am, obviously. But he goes, I think if you spoke to them, they could be of some use. Are you willing?
I am willing, yes. Because we may have to deal with all of this tonight.
We may. Now, OOC question. As a soldier, I would know what nearby armories or installations or barracks, stuff like that. Like, is there an armory or a barracks in Cephalville?
Cephalville does not have a barracks. It does have a guard station, though. And you can pick up a few weapons there if you need to, but then...
And I'll say, Father, I'm heading to the guard station to grab weapons. Help me find those townfolk most able to defend their own.
I'm with you on that. Yeah.
All right. I'm heading there. I will meet you in the town square. And I grab the net as we go by, and I say to my companions, right, we must defend the town against these creatures, and the town does not know they're coming. I'm heading to the guard station to get weapons. The father will help direct you.
Okay, I'm using a healing word on myself.
On him or you?
Myself.
Okay.
Oh, does anyone else in the group look like super fucked up?
Yeah, I'm only down 7 points.
Oh, okay.
So not a bad hit for that first one.
Yeah, it was 14 hits. Huh?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. I can give you a few more if you really need. I'm assuming that we're going to have a lot more of these things clawing at us before we get a short rest.
Well, actually, that's a good point.
Yeah.
If someone's screwed up more than I am.
Yeah, I'm just going to save it. But I do have a healing potion or two. So if you're down to half again, let me know and I'll blow the rest that I have on you. So yeah, I'm gonna head to the guard station and basically just be like, "Hi, taking weapons. You need to get out off your butts and defend the town. Bye."
Yeah.
I will straight up, if I have to, just order them to follow me.
Okay, you get to the guard shack, and it is little more than a shack.
Oh, that's okay.
And it is closed and locked.
Hmm.
And
We
they
can.
saw the critters in the street and they locked themselves in. Yeah.
I'm gonna.
The inside is also dark.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
I'm just gonna use the haft of my axe to just bust my way in. It's an emergency. I can apologize later. So I'm just gonna get in and take weapons, and whoever the father directs me to, I will hand out weapons to whatever able-bodied young people are down with killing fish folk, I guess.
Yeah, well, you get there, and there aren't, no guards inside. A few weapons that appear to be in kind of mediocre shape, and nobody else clamoring to get in. It's like the town hasn't really expected trouble like this for a very long time.
No, they have not. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Well, then.
What about the rest of you?
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, sorry about that.
I'm armed.
Mm-hmm.
Not only armed, but legged as well.
Okay, what are you doing?
Oh. We'll form up and patrol the town, I guess, or something. Or, yeah, well, if there's no one to gather here, it's... Well, the question is either go through the town and... Either go through the town and start pounding on doors and saying, come on to arms, or something. Or...
All right, so... Okay, so Thagak is going around town knocking on doors and rousing people to...
Well, if there's an alarm bell.
An alarm bell.
Yeah.
There is a bell toward the town center.
Right, well, there you go. That's what I'll do.
Okay,
Ring
and
it.
you can start ringing that. And what is other people doing? What are other people doing?
Grab weapons, bring in here, get ready to hand them out.
I'm going to run back to where we are staying to fetch my magic broom that I left there.
Yeah, because
You want me to do that for you since I have the speed? I can cast my Longstrider.
Okay, yes.
Okay.
It's just lying under the bed.
Is the door locked?
No, I
Probably.
don't think so. We are staying with the family, right?
No, you're staying in the inn because the family
we're
is not
staying
equipped to
in
handle guests yet.
inn.
They've
No,
put you up at the inn, so yes, it will
Then
be
the
locked.
door is locked, yes.
But you have the key. You can hand that off to Jilly.
Yes, I
Okay.
give you the key.
I will cast Longstrider and go get the broom.
Mm-hmm.
I'll probably take the broom on the way back.
That works too. I think you know the code word.
Yep. We talked about it, right? Yeah.
Mhm.
Right, let's see. Saria and Warren. Let's see. Warren is conferring with Puck. This would be an interesting time for Argyle to confer with Acock.
Yes. Yeah, I'm going to send ACOG out to fly around and see if there are any fish people anywhere.
Okay. I am going to... let's see. We have... Let's also get what Saria is doing.
Mm-hmm.
Because everybody's sort of mobilizing for a fight of some sort.
Mm-hmm.
We're probably overdoing it because probably that was all and now it's quiet. Who knows?
I would. Let me think. I mean, I would kind of already be ready to do whatever, so, I can't really think of any like prep stuff that I would be doing other than like, because, I mean, unless there are what? What, are you done with it? Well, okay.
So you are already prepped. And just...
Yeah, I'm pretty much ready. Like, unless there are animals to talk to like send off and be like, hey, do like go get safe. Like, I might do that.
Mm-hmm. Animals or plants?
Yes. I mean, the plants can't do much to get safe, I suppose, unless they're like
ants.
Yeah. She might try, but so that would kind of be what she would do.
All right. Let's see. Warren talking with Puck.
Which I understand the whole thing, by the way. Even though he says nobody else would, because I do speak Sylvan.
Neener, yeah. Oh, yeah, the conversation between Puck and Warren. Well, let's see. If I were to play Puck, I would say something like the chaos comes from the north. The old man fights against the chaos, but is in his own way associated with it. The one that fights for the chaos is to the north.
Oh, the one?
The one and its companions.
This is an a la carte situation. Yes.
Wait, do we know what's to the north?
I'm fairly certain that is where the clouds came from. That brought the rain of Sahagin.
The rain of Sahagin.
Damn it, I've already had lunch and you're making me hungry again.
Right? All right, north we go.
Okay, well, Warren has declared his intention to go north. Somewhere in here, Acock comes back.
But has he said why? Oh, wait. Yeah. He said he shares this information.
Yeah, he's been sharing the information with you. But Argyle, Acock tells you, hey, boss, we got trouble. We got those things attacking 2 different farms.
What? I didn't get that.
Okay, to the east. Those glowing green fish things, whatever they are, they're attacking 2 of the farms.
Okay, I'm telling you that 2 of them.
Yeah, the one with all the buildings and the one with the grapes. Tasty grapes too.
I love the way familiars describe things.
Mm-hmm.
It's like the place with the stuff, you know, the yummy stuff.
Yeah.
Thank you.
He is a bird.
Yeah. Best
Okay.
bird.
So at this point, you have an issue. You know the cause is somewhere up to the north, but you got things to the east that are causing trouble.
Are you making us split the party?
No, no, I'm not forcing anything like that. You could all choose to go one way or the other.
Wow.
You are causing a dilemma.
You are.
I am presenting a dilemma. Whatever that is to the north is causing the dilemma.
Ah, yeah, it's true.
Which I suppose is me indirectly. I am such an evil person, aren't I?
Very
times.
Indubitably.
So these fish people, they disappear when they are killed.
Yes.
So they are not really fish people in the normal sense.
But they can still cause damage. Like, just because they vanish when they're killed doesn't mean they don't actually...
Yeah.
They can actually kill people from what we've seen, right?
So call them fish chasms?
There's 2 farms under attack. Which one do we go to help?
Well,
2 farms and the threat to the main threat to the north.
Main threat to the north. When the main threat disappears, it's highly likely that the tiny threats also disappear.
Hopefully. Cross fingers.
So we should go north and take out the main threat.
I'm gonna go north just because I figure that's where the biggest bad guy is. And if it turns out to be like a magical puzzle, Saphira's gonna be like, "Oh, I should have probably saved lives instead."
The druid is all pissed off about, like, you know, them hurting like plants and stuff. So like, you know, it's all about like destroying the source.
That makes sense.
And yeah, if we destroy the source, the attack on the farms will also cease, I think. So I'd say as soon as Chili is here.
Northward.
Okay. Since I was ringing the alarm bell, I'm sure I've gotten people come out.
You have gotten some people to come out.
Yeah,
and
so I'll try and get a few people organized to go help the 2 farms that are under attack. And I'm going to say, you know, our main body here is going to try and cut this off at the source.
Actually, what you're going to hear at this point, Father Elstven is going to come through with his harpoon and net and say, "I'll take the townsfolk to defend the town. You go back to your group. They're headed north."
Okay, then. Got it, I say.
I think that'll settle that. And next week, the party will move north to try to deal with the threat at the source.
Northward.
If I had a Hammond organ, I could play us off.
You could do it with a few other kinds of organ too, but for right now, really,
seriously.
Well, only a part of your like conscience.
Seriously.
You said it yourself.
Off to do battle with figments of my imagination.
Pretty much, yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay, well, I'm going to stop broadcast now, and next week we will take up the fight to the north and whatever is up there.
Yes.
Yay.
Brought to you by Windex, makes it new shimmer.
Yeah.
Are we off?
I am about to stop broadcast.
Okay. See ya.
Later.